Nigeria's news updates today, May 29, 2025. President Bola Tinubu's speech on the second anniversary as Nigeria's president. 18 soldiers, 15 policemen arrested for selling arms to terrorists. Appeal court upholds Okpebholo's election as Edo governor dismisses PDP's appeal. NANS slams WAEC over delayed English exam. Mauritania Sidi Ould elected 9th AfDB president. Tinubu appoints ex-rep Speaker Yabuku Dogara as NCGC Chairman. Summary of the news. President Bola Tinubu's speech on the second anniversary as Nigeria's president. In his speech marking the second anniversary of his administration, the president acknowledged the difficult economic situation inherited and highlighted bold reforms like ending fuel subsidies and unifying exchange rates as necessary to avoid national collapse. He thanked Nigerians for their patience and emphasized that early signs of recovery are visible, with inflation easing, food prices stabilizing, and increased investments in the oil sector. He noted progress in fiscal discipline, tax reforms, and rising revenues, while ensuring that low-income earners are protected through VAT exemptions on essentials. The health sector has seen upgrades to thousands of facilities, free critical services, and expanded insurance coverage. In education, student loans and youth empowerment programs have been introduced to strengthen human capital. Security has improved in several regions, with better coordination among security agencies and restored order in formerly bandit-controlled areas. The administration is also pushing forward infrastructure projects, boosting agriculture, and investing in renewable energy. He announced the upcoming Motherland Festival as a showcase of Nigeria's culture and global relevance, and praised the role of the diaspora in national development. Closing on a hopeful note, the president reaffirmed his commitment to inclusive growth and a stronger, more secure Nigeria. 18 soldiers, 15 policemen arrested for selling arms to terrorists. Troops of Operation Hardin K have arrested 18 soldiers, 15 policemen and 8 civilians, including a traditional ruler, for selling arms to non-state actors. The arrests were part of Operation Snowball, launched in August 2024 to curb armed racketeering across 11 states and the FCT. Investigations revealed some suspects had tens of millions of naira linked to the illegal trade, driven by community pressure and financial gain. Major Owalana, speaking in Maiduguri, called for stricter punishment to deter such acts. He also reported the arrest of over 186 terrorist collaborators and the killing of 694 terrorists, with large weapons recoveries. Despite progress, challenges remain, including drug trafficking, NGO collusion with terrorists, and lack of tracking tools. The military is also using drones to support operations, with over 1,100 surveillance missions completed since 2022. Appeal court upholds Okpebholo's election as Edo governor, dismisses PDP's appeal. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has upheld the election of Senator Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressive Congress (APC) as governor of Edo State, dismissing a petition by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidates Asue Igodalo. The court ruled that the PDP failed to prove claims of electoral irregularity during the September 21, 2024 election. It affirmed the earlier ruling of the Election Petition Tribunal, stating the election was conducted in substantial compliance with the law. In response, the PDP expressed disappointment and vowed to challenge the ruling at the Supreme Court. The election had been a closely fought contest between APC's Okpebholo and PDP's Igodalo, with the latter seeking to return the state to PDP control after Governor Godwin Obasanjo's tenure. With the appellate court decision, the APC strengthens its political standing in Edo State, though a final decision rests with the Supreme Court. NANS slams WAEC over delayed English exam. The National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) has strongly criticized the West African Examinations Council (WAEC) for delaying the English language exam during the ongoing senior secondary school certificate examinations. The exam, postponed from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. due to a question paper leak, raised serious safety concerns, especially for students in rural areas. In a statement, NANS PRO Adeyemi Ajasa described the rescheduling as insensitive and dangerous, accusing WAEC of systemic failures in exam security. NANS demanded accountability, improved security measures, a public apology to affected students, and better safety provisions. The group warned that it will escalate the issue if decisive actions are not taken. Mauritania's Sidi Ould elected 9th AfDB president. Sidi of Mauritania has been elected the 9th president of the African Development Bank (AfDB), succeeding Nigerian Dr. Akinwumi Adesina. His appointment was confirmed during the AfDB annual meetings in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, and he will officially assume office in September 4, 2025. Tao won after rounds of voting by the AfDB Board of Governors, defeating candidates from Senegal, Zambia, Chad, and South Africa. Born in 1964, he holds a PhD in economics and has executive training from Harvard and London Business School. He previously served as Mauritania's Minister of Economic Affairs and led the Arab Bank for Economic Development in Africa (BADEA), where he significantly grew the bank's asset and credit rating. His vision includes mobilizing private capital, formalizing Africa's informal sector, improving infrastructure, and addressing climate change. His leadership begins as Africa faces economic strains, climate challenges, and the need for sustainable development. Tinubu appoints ex-Speaker Yabuku Dogara as NCGC Chairman. President Bola Tinubu has appointed former House of Representatives Speaker Yabuku Dogara as chairman of the newly established National Credit Guarantee Company Limited (NCGC). The company aims to improve access to credit for MSMEs, manufacturers, and other businesses. Bonaventure Oheimo will serve as managing director (CEO) with other key board members including Tinuola Aiwedu, strategy and operations, Dr. Ezekiel Oseni, risk management, and Yeside Kazim, independent director. Launched with an initial capital of 100 billion naira, the NCGC will provide risk protection for lenders and support economic reforms focused on financial inclusion, enterprise growth, and job creation. Follow for more. May 29, 2025.